If you're into arts and museums, then Cairo must be one of the top cities that you'd want to visit. But even though this is popular for that, Cairo surely has more to give and show both tourists and locals alike. Its beauty is certainly as rich as its culture and history, and I'd bet that you're excited to see more as well. People who visit this city for the first time could often have a lot of love-hate relationship with the place because even though there are attractions here which are really a sight to behold, the noisy and busy streets, traffic, and pollution is something that you also have to deal with if you're going to tour around the area. But if you do not let those things hinder your journey in Egypt's capital, then the good memories would always outweigh the ones that you did not enjoy. This is certainly a must-visit city if you're going to Egypt. The place is always buzzing with both locals and tourists. And just know that this will give you so much knowledge and many great experiences. I know you're excited, so here are some of the most beautiful spots that you should go to when you're in Cairo. I would also share with you some of the things that you can try to make every moment worthwhile. Welcome back to Hotels and Cities. The channel focuses on great places to visit and worthwhile travel destinations for you and your loved ones. Before we jump into today's list, don't forget to click that subscribe button and that bell icon to always be updated on all things travel. Now let's get into it. Let's start our virtual tour with our first destination, Mamluk architecture. You will find this in the Sultan Hassan Mosque. Of course, you should have expected us to start in a mosque. What you will see inside is the vision of Islamic artistry. All the arabesque features and stalactite. This place will surely wow you. This was built for Sultan Hassan El Nazir, hence the name of the mosque, and the construction was done from 1356 to 1363. One of the most amazing features of the building that you would notice right away is the huge doorway. Not only is this around 26 meters high, but the details and carvings were very intricate. Crossing this massive doorway would lead you to the ornate open court. You can go here to the Mausoleum of the Sultan. In this chamber is where you will also find the Sultan's sarcophagus. Just across the Sultan's mosque is Al Rifai's mosque. This holds so much history and was able to witness so many powerful names in Egypt. Even Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, the late Tsar of Iran, is also resting here. I told you, if you love art and architecture, that is exactly what Cairo is going to give you, so make sure that you take as many photos as you can. Up next, we're headed to the Museum of Islamic Art. This place housed one of the most important collections of Middle Eastern artistry. It was closed in 2014 because of an attack that damaged the property, but now they opened its doors again to the tourists. You can marvel at the illuminated Qurans on display. Not only that, but you will be surrounded by arts that survived decades and have so much story behind it. Let's now move on to the Khan El Khalili. If you love to shop and collect some souvenirs from the places that you visit, then this one's for you. You will be seeing a lot of things to buy from left to right. Make sure that you buy and take home traditional products of Egypt so that you will always remember your trip here. Now, if you're done shopping, let us now go to visiting the Citadel. You will get a nice view of the entirety of Cairo if you're in this spot, so make sure that you go to the Gohara Terrace. The eastern outer walls were the only thing that survived from the time that it was built until now. Of course, you'd want to visit Muhammad Ali's monument, which is why people originally go here. Another mosque to go around here is the El Nazir Mosque. Of course, you have to look at the exhibits, but the architecture alone is already a sight to behold. Up next is the National Museum of Egyptian Civilization. I bet that this is also one of the places that you already have in your list, because this is where you're going to find the royal mummies. The NMEC showcases the history and transformation of Egypt in general. If you want to learn about the whole of Egypt, then this is your place. Even though this just opened in 2017, it immediately became an attraction in Cairo. Since this is still kind of new compared to the other museums and mosques that you will see in Egypt, this one already houses some of the most important arts and pieces in the history of Egypt. Have you visited Cairo before? How was your experience? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below and share to us your experience if you've already visited these places that I've mentioned so far. Let us now head on to Saqqara and Dashur. You will find some pyramids here. This is also where the Step Pyramid is located. Of course, you have to visit the Serapeum. Even though Saqqara is pretty huge, you will not regret spending a few hours here. Nearby is the Red Pyramid of Dashur, which is also a must-see. Trust me, visiting this place will be worth the sweat and all the walking. We're now going to the Egyptian Museum. We can expect all sorts of marvelous arts and collections here. This is even considered as one of the greatest museums there is in the world. It would be impossible to see everything within a day of exploration because the museum is so huge and there are a lot of pieces to look at. The Royal Mummies collection used to be here before they were transferred to the NMEC. Many of you will surely enjoy the Egyptian jewelry collection, so make sure to check that out, especially if you got a whole day to spend here. Your visit to Egypt would not be complete without going to the Pyramids of Giza. This is likely the top place to visit in every tourist's itinerary. I mean, if they are already amazing in the photos, then they would surely be more than that in person. Located just at the edge of the city, in the Giza Plateau is where you can marvel at these pyramids. Even people who are not planning to visit Egypt know about the Pyramids of Giza. People all around the world know about this, and the mysteries of how they were able to build it like this are still being talked about until this day. It could be a hassle for some to go here considering how hot and dusty it would be out there. But despite all that, make sure that you add this to your itinerary because this could be a once-in-a-lifetime experience for others who will visit Cairo. Do not let go of the chance to see how magnificent these temples are if you already have the chance to see it. The largest among these pyramids is the Pyramid of Cheops. You can even get in the narrow passages of this one, but there's really nothing special there. You can also explore the other pyramids, but be ready to take on the narrow pathways and steep stairs. We are yet to see more artifacts and never-seen-before pieces in the Grand Egyptian Museum. Some arts and collections from the Egyptian Museum were already being transferred there. There is no specific date yet to its opening to the public, but this will surely be another place to see, especially for artists and tourists who just want to learn and fall in love with the artifacts from the Egyptian civilization. Well, have you guys enjoyed the trip? Did it make you more interested in seeing Egypt and these famous attractions for yourself? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to click that like button and go ahead and share this with your family and friends and your fellow travelers. Who knows? Cairo just might be your next destination stop. If you always want to be updated whenever we have new videos relating to famous destinations and travel trips, then go ahead and click that subscribe button and that notification icon as well, so that you will always be notified whenever we have a new video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.